Yes, good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about problems on relative motion, right? Yes. See the first question. Take the material. Page number 227, question number 1. Question number 1. See there. A train is moving due east. So you just assume this is east, west, north, south. A train is moving due east. Okay. Velocity of train is equal to how much speed? That is mentioned only direction place. Due east and the car is moving due north. Velocity of car. And finds the passenger in the train finds that the car is moving towards. So, velocity of train means the passenger inside the train is also in the direction of train only. Correct? So, with respect to train or with respect to the passenger in the train, both are same. Okay. So, now with respect to the train, with respect to the passenger in the train, is velocity of car with respect to train only. Nothing but velocity of car with respect to person in the train is nothing but velocity of car with respect to the train. Okay, that is nothing but velocity of car minus velocity of train. Correct? Correct or not? Now, velocity of car is along north. So, this is like we see J capital. Okay, so it is along y axis and we see minus Vt na. Vt is in this direction. Minus Vt along west. Correct? Vt is along east. Minus Vt is along west, opposite direction. Right? Clear? Now, so what is the resultant of these two? Vc bar minus Vt bar. Vc bar minus Vt bar. Resultant will come in this way. So, what is the direction? Northwest. That is the answer. Okay. Car appears to the person who is there in the train to be in northwest direction. Understood? Clear or not? So this is north and this is west. The resultant is northwest. Okay? That's what. That is the answer. Right. Next. Go to the next question. Second question. A lift starts ascending up with an acceleration of 4 feet per second square. There is a lift. This is moving upward with an acceleration of 4 feet per second square. See, till now we discussed half meter per second square. This is feet per second square. Okay. Okay. At the same time, a bolt falls from the ceiling 6 feet above the floor. So, you just assume this is the height from where the bolt is detached. So, this is our height is equal to 6 meters. Here, bolt is detached. Since the lift is going in upward direction, it will go up and fall down like this. Okay. Right? Along with that, it will go for some time and then immediately it will fall down. Now, what they are asking? Find the time taken by the bolt to reach the ground. Here they have given G is equal to 32 feet per second square. You know that acceleration due to gravity normally 9.8 meter per second square or around sometimes you will take 10 meter per second square. That is in meter per second square. If you take in feet per second square, 32 is value. Okay, G is equal to 32 feet per second square. This is the value in G in FPS system, that is on foot. Okay, right? Keep this value also in mind. Right. Now, what is this? It is going in upward direction. Normally, if you take any body which is falling down from a particular height, you will say root 2h by z, freely falling body, right? But it is going upward with an acceleration a, so g effective will be g plus a. Okay. Then what is the time of flight? T is equal to 2h by g effective. What is G effective? While going in upward, G plus A. So now answer is 2h by z plus a. 2 into h is what? 6 feet. G 32 plus 4. How much? 2 into 6 by 36. 6 ones are 6 are. 2 ones are 2 threes are. You get 1 by root 3. That is the answer. Seconds. Okay. Not done. Next. Let's see that next third question. For a man running at a speed of v, velocity of man is equal to v. Wind appears to have a velocity v. Wind appears. So that means relative velocity of wind with respect to the man. That is what appearing to the person. Okay. So velocity of the wind with respect to man is equal to given, that is also v. Okay, and inclination 120 degree. So theta is given 120 degree. And now find the original velocity of the wind. Velocity of the wind with respect to ground they are asking. Okay, so how to calculate this? See, you know velocity of wind with respect to man formula. What is that? Velocity of wind with respect to man is equal to velocity of wind minus velocity of man. Correct? Correct or not? Velocity of rain with respect to man means what? Velocity of rain minus velocity of man. Velocity of air with respect to b means what? Velocity of air minus velocity of b. Correct? So similarly, velocity of wind with respect to man is equal to velocity of wind minus velocity of man. Okay na? Since you know that velocity of a with respect to b is equal to velocity of a minus velocity of b. That is the relative velocity formula. Okay, so based on that formula, we are applying here velocity of wind with respect to man is equal to velocity of wind minus velocity of man. Okay, so what is this velocity of wind? I don't know, that only I need to calculate. This is what pure velocity. Velocity of wind with respect to man, you can send this to left side. So what is this? Velocity of wind with respect to man plus velocity of man. That gives you velocity of wind. Okay, so now velocity of wind is equal to what? This is like a bar plus b bar, not algebra of vectors. Okay, what is this formula? Square root of a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, right? So the same formula you can apply here. Okay, right? Now you apply for Wm plus Vm. What is this? Dwm whole square plus Vm square plus 2b Wm Vm cos theta. What is theta? 120. Theta is 120 between these two. Okay? Right. Now, velocity of wind I need. Velocity of wind is square equal to square you do otherwise I just leave it, no problem. Okay. So, velocity of wind, both are v only. So, v square plus 2v into cos 120. Theta is 120 minus 1 by 2. Okay, so minus 1 by 2. 2 to cancel. You will get minus v square. Minus v square plus v square it's cancel. What will you get? V. So Vw is equal to v. That is also v only. Okay na? And one more thing. You know that if two vectors are given inclined at an angle of theta is 120, if both are equal means resultant will also be equal to the individual value. Without solving, you can say the answer. Yes, next question. A person walks up a stalled escalator in 90 seconds. So there is an escalator, he is climbing, is only by walk. So velocity of person is going with the only like this. Is reaching this point. Velocity of person is like Vp. Okay, he takes a time of t1 seconds to reach that point by walking alone. By walk. Takes time t1 seconds. Speed is this, that is 1. Next, in second situation, if only escalator is moving, then in that situation, person is standing at the bottom of the escalator alone taking into or top. So in that situation, time is not t1. Now the time is some other time. It will be less time, right? So it will be velocity of the escalator with the speed of velocity of escalator it is moving, and in a time of t2 seconds it is taking him to the same top point that the escalator alone moving. Okay, next by both person and escalator. Both are moving. Escalator is moving. Even on that he is not standing simply. He is also walking to go fast. So now in this situation, the person speed is what? Both are moving together, resultant velocity. So VE plus VT with that it is going with a time of t3 seconds. The t3 will be less. Correct? So t1 is more, t2 is more, t3 is more. T1 is more than T2, then T3. So T1 is greater than T2 is greater than T3. That's the relation. Now I need to put in all the situations what is same? Distance. Yes, distance covered is same. Keep it in mind. Okay. So now I wanted to calculate in this case distance covered is equal to this. Distance is what? Relative velocity VA plus VT into T3. That is what distance covered. Right? So what is VE here? Distance covered. This is also S1 na? S is equal to VP into T1. Okay, what is VP? S by T1 na? Yeah. Same S equal to VE into T2. Correct? So now what is VE? S by T2. Replace here. Bring it here. S by T3 is equal to VE is what? S by T2. Person S by T1. You can take S is common and cancel. Correct? Now what do you get? 1 by T2 plus 1 by T1. What is LCM? T1 T2. So here T1 plus T2. That is equal to 1 by T3. So T3 is equal to what? What is this T3? Both are moving. In that case, time taken. Time taken when both are moving, that is the formula. Okay, now? So now in this case, this is the formula proof. In this proof, you just substitute what is T1, T2. You get the answer, that's all. You can remember the formula. Okay, so what is T1? Here given T1 is 90 seconds, T2 is 60 seconds, and they are asking T3. Apply, get the answer. T3 is equal to 90 into 60 by 90 plus 60. 150, 32s are 35s are 51s are 518s are 36 seconds. That's answer. Okay. You have to remember the formula. Right. See that 50th question? What is that? What train is moving towards is with a velocity of 5 meters per second. Next. Changes its direction towards north. This is north, this is east, that is north. So velocity along north is equal to how much? Same 5 meters per second. But time taken is equal to 10 seconds. This is east. After reaching, it is turning like this. Okay. So this is what V1 by average acceleration formula. Final minus initial by time taken. Correct? What is final? North. Okay, 1 minute. So this is direction change, velocity change. So you can write like 5j cap. This you can write like 5I cap. Okay, along east you take it as I cap, along north you take it as j cap. So what is this? 5j cap minus 5I cap by 10 taken 10. Don't take like 5 minus 5 it is 0. No. directions are changing. So as directions are changing, velocity changes. So you cannot say that
No, velocity does not.
velocity does not change. So 5,
No, sir.
2. Okay, so j minus I. What is the magnitude? Square root of 1 square plus minus 1 whole square by 2. What is this? Root 2 by 2.
1 by root 2.
Yes, 1 by root 2. That is the angular acceleration. But what is the direction? So what is what? Vf minus Vi. Vf means Vn minus Ve by t. Correct? What is Vn direction is this only. But Va minus Ve direction is in opposite. That is minus Va. Correct? So resultant northwest. Okay. That is the answer. Northwest. Direction identification. Next question 7. So a ship is moving due east with a velocity of 12 meters per second. There is a, you know that east, west, north, south. There is a big ship. The ship is moving along east. Okay, velocity of the ship along east. What speed it is going? 12 meters per second. 12 you just take like I can along east. Okay. Now, in this ship there is a truck. Okay, one truck is there. This truck is going along north. That means you just assume this is a ship. Ship is going in this direction east. Now truck is going in this direction, perpendicular to the length of the ship. Okay, so like this it is going. So in which direction? That is towards north. With what speed?
4 meters per second.
Velocity of the truck. So 4 j gap along north. J gap. In that truck there is a pole. So pole is vertically placed. So in that on that pole, monkey is climbing up. Monkey is climbing up. So that means, so now this is z-axis. So z-axis, monkey is climbing up on the pole. With what speed it is climbing up?
3 meters per second.
Yes, velocity of the monkey. 3 k gap. Velocity of the truck. 4 j gap. Okay. Right. Now, with respect to the person who is standing on the shore. Okay. So, he is standing a person shore on shore. So, what is the speed of the person on the shore? 0, no? So, he is at rest. So, velocity of the person is equal to 0. Now, what they are asking? Velocity of the monkey with respect to the person who is standing on the seashore. Velocity of monkey minus velocity of the person. See, monkey, if truck, ship, they are not moving, only velocity of monkey in the sense you will say, what is the climbing speed, that alone you can take. But, that monkey, that pole is moving along with the truck. So, truck is also moving horizontal direction. So, horizontal direction along j gap with 4 j gap. So, resultant of 4 and this monkey 3. You will get. Okay, what is this? Resultant.
5.
Okay. So now that is not staying there again. Again with the ship it is moving. Ship is moving in perpendicular direction. So now what is the resultant? You have to consider all. Yes. So what is the velocity of monkey here? Oh, all. 12 gap plus 4j gap.
Plus 3k gap.
That is the velocity of monkey. With respect to the person who is standing on the seashore, not with respect to the pole. With respect to the pole, this is only speed, monkey. Okay, with respect to the truck, that only. But with respect to the ship, some of these two. With respect to the seashore, some of these 3. Okay, na? Clear or not? Now, answer is what? What is the magnitude of this? 30, na? Yes, 144 plus 16 plus 9. 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 plus 144 is 169. Under root 169. Nothing but 13. 13 minus 0. That's the answer. Okay? Right. Okay. See that? Next, river boat. River boat. See that 13th question, question number 13. Page number 228, next page. 13. A river is flowing from west to east with a speed of 5 meters per second. East, west, north, south. Boat is moving from west to east or east to west. Huh? West to east. So that means towards east. A river is flowing in this direction. Velocity of river. How much? 5 meters per second. Next. A man on the south bank of the river is capable of swimming at 10 meters per second in still water with wants to swim. Still water. Still water means with respect to ground. So he is trying to velocity of the man with respect to ground. It is given 10 meters per second. Okay. Now across the river in shortest time. He wanted to cross it in minimum time taken. So if he wanted to cross in minimum time taken, what should be the aiming direction?
Towards north.
It should be perpendicular to the flow of water. Then only he can reach in minimum time taken to the opposite bank. Okay, na? Clear? So what is the time taken? So this, I know this is, I don't, did they give the width of the river?
Only there is no aim of them.
Okay, width of the river, okay. Direction only they are asking. What should be the direction? It's conceptual. Just he has to aim only perpendicular to the flow of water. So water flowing is west to east. Perpendicular is what? North. So due north is the answer. Okay. Clear? In and out. Right. If you want to cross the river in minimum time taken, he has to aim perpendicular to the flow. If you wanted to cross the river in minimum shortest path means he has to aim like this. Okay, with some angle to the river flow or with normal. Depends on the case they will ask. Okay, with normal they are asking or with the river flow they are asking. Depends on that you can decide the angle. Okay, this is second. Okay, is it clear or not? So that is the answer. Next we go to another question. Next, 14. Completed, huh? Okay, 15. Okay, 16. Yes. 18. Completed, huh? No, okay. See that 18th question. The boat takes 4 hours to complete, 4 hours to travel certain distance in a river downstream, and it takes 6 hours to travel the same distance downstream. Time taken by both the boat to travel the same distance in still water is. Yes. What they are telling is this is a river. Suppose the river flow is in this direction, velocity of river or velocity of water. Velocity of river or velocity of water, both are same in this direction it is going. Suppose if I take the boat, if the boat is also moving in the same direction, that you can call it as what? Downstream. What you can call? Downstream. Downstream, it will take less time only. Correct? What is the time downstream formula from here to here? It is suppose traveling. So distance between them is d. In one situation, it is going along the stream. After reaching, next the boat is reversing in opposite direction. That is called what? Upstream. Okay. So time taken for downstream is equal to distance by relative velocity. What is this? Velocity of boat plus velocity of water. Since both are in the same direction here. So Vb plus Vw. Okay. So next, time for upstream. What is the same distance in opposite direction? Boat is having more speed than water. Then only boat can cross the boat can travel the distance. Okay, so that means d by vb minus vw. Okay, now this is time taken for upstream, downstream, upstream. Now what they are asking? Time taken in still water they are asking. Still water means
D by VB.
water speed is 0. You take only boat speed. Distance by velocity of boat over. So that means I need to calculate what is VD, velocity of boat with respect to ground. Okay. So right, I want to calculate this. See here from this, interchange these two. VB plus VW is equal to what? D by T downstream. What they have given, I think, time.
D by 4.
4 hours or 6 hours?
4 hours.
4 hours time taken for downstream is given 4 hours. Upstream
6 hours.
6 hours. So
VB minus VW.
VB plus VW is equal to D by 4. Okay. Next, from this VB minus VW is equal to
D by
interchange these two. D by T upstream. D by 6 is equal to VB minus VW. This is equation number 2. Simplify, you get the answer. Eliminate, find out VB. 1 plus 2 you do. VB plus VW is equal to D by 4. VB minus VW is equal to D by 6. 2VB. Okay.
2VB equals
After this, VW will cancel. 2VB is equal to
10D by 24.
D by 1 by 4 plus 1 by 6. Okay, now D by 4 plus D by 6.
10 by 24.
Do LCM.
5D by 24. VB equals to 5D by 24.
VB is equal to D by 2 into LCM is 24.
10.
6 plus 4. This is 2 1s are 2 5s are. 5D by 24. That is VB. I need to calculate time for still water. Time in still water. D by VB. D by 5D by 24. What is this? 24 by 5. How much? 4.8 hours. Okay, na? That's the answer. Note down. Okay, question number 21. A boatman can row with a speed of 10 km per hour in still water. 10 km per hour in still water. That means what? Velocity of the man or boat with respect to ground is 10 km per hour. Correct? Still water. Okay. Right now, the river flow steadily at 5 km per hour. There is a river. River velocity of water is equal to 5 km per hour. Person is there, he can swim with 10 km per hour. Width of the river is given 2 km. If the boatman cross the river with a reference to the minimum distance of approach. Minimum distance means shortest path only, na? So shortest path means what should be the aim of the person? Yes, he has to aim in this direction, upstream like. So he will reach the exactly opposite point. Then this is called what? Shortest path. Correct? So time taken, this is what? Shortest path. So aiming person direction is VBG is in this direction. 10 meter per second. It is in this direction 10 meter per second. Velocity of water is 5 meter per second in this direction. Kilometer per second. Kilometer per hour. Now I wanted to calculate what is this. Velocity of boat with respect to water. So what is this value? Square root of VBG square minus VW square. Correct or not? Okay. This square minus this square is equal to this square. Correct? So VBW is equal to velocity of boat. Boat means boatman. With respect to water. VBW is equal to square root of, what is this? VBG square minus VW square. What is VBG? 10 kilometer per hour. Sorry. 10 square minus 5 square. 10 square minus 5 square how much? 100 minus 25, 75. Under root. So 5 root 3. Correct? Root 75, 5 root 3. You can write 25 into 3. 25 bring out as 5. So 5 into root 3. Correct? Clear enough? So 5 root 3 kilometer per hour. Now what they are asking? Time taken to cross the shortest path. Time is equal to along shortest path is equal to what? Distance in the shortest path, that means nothing but width of the river by velocity of boat with respect to water. You know that velocity of boat with respect to water is what? 5 root 3. So 2 by 5 root 3. That's answer. Okay. 2 by 5 root 3. Second option. A boat covers certain distance between two spots on a river, taking T1 time going down the stream and T2 time going upstream. What will be the time taken by the boat to cover the same distance in still water? Like this, this you did, and there they are asking proof. Okay, here you see here there are 2 points. This is A and this is B. Distance between them is D. Once it is going in downstream, okay. Next it is coming in upstream. Time taken in upstream, and now they are asking to find the boat covers certain distance between two spots in a river taking T1 time going downstream. T down is equal to T1. T up is given to what will be the time taken? Same still water. So T in still water, that is. So what is this? Time taken in downstream water. This we already proved, we did. Okay, one second, wait, tell me. T down is equal to what is the formula? D by VB plus VW. From this VB plus VW is equal to D by T1. Next, T up is equal to D by VB minus VW. From this VB minus VW is equal to D by T2. 2VB is equal to D into 1 by T1 plus 1 by T2. Then VB is equal to D by 2 into T1 plus T2 by T1 T2. Correct? After that. Now what they are asking, time taken in still water. Formula, distance by velocity of boat alone. Correct? Still water. So D by, interchange these two, what will you get? D by VB. What is VB? D by 2 into T1 plus T2 by T1 T2. Correct? DD cancel. This go to numerator. What is this? 2 T1 T2 by T1 plus T2. That's the formula. Time taken in still water. Okay? Not it. Yes, question number 8. Rain is falling vertically at velocity of rain is falling vertically at 10 root 3 kilometer per hour. 10 root 3 kilometer per hour. The man is running at a speed of 10 kilometer per hour. The angle with the vertical he should hold his umbrella is. So suppose he is going in this direction with a velocity of man is equal to how much? 5? 10 meter per second. 10 kilometer per hour. 10 kilometer per hour. Same units are different units are that unit units. So both are kilometer per hour. Okay, now what they are asking? Velocity of rain with respect to man, if you need to calculate, then you can write velocity of rain minus velocity of man. Velocity of rain is this way. So you can write 10 root 3 into k cap. Minus k cap you can write. So vertically downwards are rain. So vertically downwards minus k. So you can write 10 root 3 into minus k. That is velocity of rain with respect to ground. Okay. And the man velocity is this way. I need minus Vm. So I need to take minus Vm in the direction of opposite. Okay. So now to calculate, see this is the rain vertically downward and this is one. What is this resultant? Like this only resultant. Okay. So that means rain appears to fall on him like this. So in this direction he has to hold his umbrella. Just exactly opposite to the relative velocity. Resultant. So that means you have to hold the umbrella like this. So that means like this. Correct? So this angle and this angle are same. Okay now? With the vertical this and this are same. The angle made with vertical here or here, even you can take, no problem. So I will take close this triangle. Okay. So what is this theta if you take? What is tan theta? Opposite by adjacent. What is this opposite side? Pm by Vr. What is this? 10 by? So what is the value? 1 by root 3. Theta is 30 degree. That's the answer. Okay, it has with the horizontal. This is with vertical.
60.
Yes. Suppose with the horizontal it has this angle you need. So then that is 90 minus theta. So 60 degrees is the answer. Okay now? Clear? No doubt. Question number 9. A man is going due east with a velocity of man moving along east with a velocity of what? 5 meter per second. It is vertically raining downward with a velocity of 4 meter per second. At what angle he has to hold his umbrella? So that means that really rain is falling vertically with respect to ground is driven 4 meter per second. Now, at what angle he has to hold his umbrella with the vertical direction? With the vertical? So as to protect from himself. Okay. So what you have to do? Velocity of rain with respect to ground is this way. Minus 4k cap. 4 into minus k cap. Coming down. So minus 4k cap. Okay? Clear? Right. Next. Velocity of man is this way it is going. I need to find velocity of rain with respect to man means velocity of rain minus velocity of man. So minus, I need to find minus Vm. This is the direction of minus Vm. West. Okay. Correct? Now, what should be the direction of resultant? In this way only, no resultant. Rain will appear to fall in this direction. Correct? Since in this quadrant only, you need to calculate the resultant. So, right. Okay. So velocity of rain with respect to man, this is the way. So in this direction you have to hold the umbrella with the vertical so that you can stop, make to fall rain on you. Okay. This is the umbrella holding direction. So this is theta, but theta like in the previous problem we can solve, but direction is important. Okay. Tell me what is tan theta? Opposite by adjacent. So Vm by Vr. With respect to ground. So what is Vm? 5
5
by 4. So theta equal to tan inverse 5 by 4. What about the direction? See, with respect to vertical, you are measuring like this. Okay? You are measuring the angle like this. Correct or not? With respect to vertical, the resultant is like this. So from the vertical, I need reference. So how can I take? I can measure the like this or like this. This is largest angle, no. Smallest angle. This way. So what is this direction? Clockwise. Okay, na? So answer is clockwise. Understood? Yes, it is raining at a speed of 5 meters per second at an angle of 37 degrees to the vertical towards east. To find the directions east, west, north, south. Now it is raining at a speed of 5 meters per second at an angle 37 degrees with the vertical. So this is vertical. With this vertical, rain is falling like this. Velocity of rain with respect to ground, direct. Originally it is falling, not vertically. Okay. The rain is falling like this. Sometimes the wind blow, it will fall down. No? It will fall in some inclination, like that case. It is. So some velocity of rain with respect to ground is given 5 meters per second with an angle of 37 degrees with the vertical. Right. Now, what is happening? 37 towards east. So towards east, this way. This way. That's why I have drawn the right side. Towards west they have given means you have to draw this side. Okay, na? Towards east, so you have to draw that like that only. Right side, east side. Now, a man is moving to west with a velocity of 5 meters per second. To west. Man is moving to west. West means this side. So yes, he is going in this direction. You just take velocity of man is equal to how much? 5 huh? Same. 5 only now. Yes, 5 meters per second, but towards west is given. Wait. West side. Now what they are asking? The angle with the vertical at which he has to hold the umbrella to protect himself. So as he is going in this direction, I need to calculate velocity of rain with respect to man. So what is that? Velocity of rain minus velocity of man. Velocity of man is along west, but velocity of minus Vm is along east only, na? Correct? So this is one direction and this is another one. So now what you have to do is you just extend this one, resolve into components. The vertical was 37 degree, yeah? Then this is VR. What is this? VRX, along x axis. What is VRX? This is VR. No, Z. Rain is falling vertically down, not along the north side. It is falling like this. One component will go, one component is vertically down. Okay, it is not along north. To say J. Okay, K, minus K. Right. So VRX is what? VR sine 37. Correct or not? VRX is equal to VR. This is VR. VR here theta. What is this VR side? VR cos 37. This is cos 37. This is sin 37. Correct or not? Simply I have given. Okay, this is confusion. Just leave it. This is like VRX and VRZ. Okay. I have write what is VRX next. Clear? Any doubt? Any doubt? Emma? is making an angle theta. This is VRZ. What is VRZ? VR cos theta. What is this VRX? VR sin theta. Correct? Correct or not? So along this direction, VR velocity of rain with respect to man means what should I take? Velocity of rain in x direction minus velocity of rain with respect to man. Velocity of man. Correct? Since both in same direction only I need to take. Okay, then what about vertical? Vertical is separated. This is along x axis. Okay, now understood? The resultant of these two, since these two are in the same direction, see here. So what is the tan theta you can take or beta, whatever it is. Resultant value, tan theta, tan beta. If they are given this is theta means you just take like beta. So resultant, I need to tell. So resultant is equal to, we are in that direction, even minus Vm is also in that direction. So resultant will be going towards the higher magnitude side. So the resultant will come this way. This is what velocity of rain with respect to man. Correct? Correct or not? So like this you will get, this is what this vector is target. That's what you will get. So what is this? Opposite by adjacent. What is the opposite side? VRX minus VRM. Okay? So right. What is this value VRX? VR sin theta na. VR value what?
3, sir.
5. 5 into sin 37. 3 by 5. 5 by gets cancelled 3. VRX is 3. Okay. VM 5. Okay. Direction only reverse. Magnitude thinker. Okay. Both are in same direction or not? So add. How much? Yes. Sin theta. That is 3 plus 5 by opposite side what? What is this? Opposite side means what? VRY only na? That is what confusion huh? VRX minus VM by VRZ. Correct only na? Opposite by adjacent side. Opposite side is this side only. That is what VRS VM. VRS minus VM. General formula I am writing. Bar. Okay. But see here both are, since these two are in same direction, we are adding. So 3 plus 5 by VRZ is equal to 5 into cos 37. Yes. 4. So 8 by 4. 4 ones are 4 twos are. Tan beta is equal to 2. Beta equal to tan inverse 2. Okay? Note it. Okay, east or west? Which side it is going? East. That's the answer. Okay? Note. See here. A resultant ray with respect to girl is coming, with respect to person is coming towards east. So they have to hold the umbrella in opposite direction to the rain. So rain direction is towards east. Okay, but umbrella to keep, umbrella to hold is tan inverse to west side. So if rain is falling in this direction, she has to hold the umbrella in this direction. That should be shown towards west side. This is towards west. That's the answer. Okay? Note down. Next problem. Is boring down at an angle of alpha with a vertical has a speed of 10 meters per second. This is vertical. This is what rain. How much? 10 meters per second. A girl is moving with an angle alpha. Okay. A girl runs against the rain with a speed of 8 meters per second. So she is running in opposite direction like in the previous case problem. So of girl with respect to ground is equal to how much? How much speed? 8 meters per second. Okay. And sees the rain makes an angle beta with the vertical. Then the relation between alpha and beta. So like in the previous case, this is velocity of girl. So you need to calculate velocity of rain with respect to girl is equal to velocity of rain minus velocity of girl. Okay, so this is what in the previous case like. This is velocity of minus Vg. This is the direction of minus. This is Vg na. This is minus Vg. Okay, this is girl speed opposite. Now resolve. This is Vrx. This is Vrz. This is theta alpha. Okay, right? And now what is tan alpha? Resultant will come in this way. That is what makes an angle beta, full angle beta. So I need to calculate tan beta. What is tan beta? Opposite by adjacent side. What is this opposite side? Both are in same direction. Vrx minus Vg by Vrz. Since both are in same direction, you add. Okay, what is Vrx? 8 sin alpha. Correct? Vrz 8 cos alpha. Sorry, 10. 10. Vr is 10. So 10 sin alpha. This is 10 cos alpha. Vrz. Correct? Clear? Any doubt? See here, this is 10. Now this is resolved into two components. So this is 10. This is alpha. This is 10 sin alpha. This is 10 cos alpha. 10 sin alpha is Vrx. 10 Vrz. 10 cos alpha. That are written. Okay. Then what is tan beta? Resultant will come in this way. So what is the tan beta? Opposite by adjacent. So in that direction only minus Vg also. So you have to consider both. So what is this? 10 sin alpha plus 8 by 10 cos alpha. That's all. That is tan beta. Okay. So beta is equal to tan inverse of 8 plus 10 sin alpha by 10 cos alpha. So what is the direction of holding? Opposite to the resultant direction of rain. So rain will come in this way, that is beta. So she has to hold in opposite direction to the rain. Okay, that's the answer. That is about river boat and rain models. Okay, solve that.